Thank you for joining us today here at Special Education. Let's give all praises to the King of the universe. Yahweh is his name, the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And today we will be covering Isaiah 60, talking about the light is on us to wake up and start teaching these other nations who we are as a people and return unto the Creator. It's our time. We need to return unto the Creator right now while we have time left before his daily destruction come. Isaiah 60, arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of Yah is risen upon you. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yah shall rise upon you, and his glory shall be seen upon you. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising. When he speaks of Gentiles, he's talking about the European nations. That's who the Gentiles are. You can read that in Genesis 10. It'll break it down and tell you who the sons of Japheth are. Lift up thy eyes round about and see. All they gathered themselves together. They come to you. Their sons shall come from far, and their daughters shall be nursed at your side. Then you shall see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear it and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto you. The forces of the Gentiles shall come to you. The multitude of the camels shall cover you, and the dromedaries of Midian and Ephah. All them from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praise of Yah. So when all these other nations come unto us, they're going to bring all these gifts when we return home, praising the Creator, knowing that we are the chosen people. All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto you, and the rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto you. They shall come with their settlings on my altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory. Who are these that fly as a cloud, as the doves to their windows? So he's talking right there. Some of us will go back home in planes, airplanes. Some of us will go back home in airplanes. Some of us will go home in ships. This next verse is going to explain that. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first. Tarshish is Spain. So when we came over into captivity, we came over here in captivity from the boats of Spain and the boats of Portugal. They took us over here to the Americas in these captivities. So these same ships, these ships from my understanding are going to be like cruise ships that we're going to get on, and we're going to head on back to Jerusalem, what's better known as Jerusalem today. It's going to be a glorious thing to bring thy sons from afar, their silver and their gold with them, and to the name of Yah thy power, to the Holy One of Israel, because he had glorified you. So we're going to be glorified by all these other nations. They're going to bring all their gold and silver. So we got to get out that mind state of us talking about we got to chase a bag and get a bag. No, why we got to chase a bag, and our return is very near. He's clearing Jerusalem out right now. Jerusalem, he's clearing that out right now for us to return. All that land is going to belong to us, like he promised to our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All that land is ours. We're going to have all the gold and silver that belongs to us. All these nations are going to come and praise us and give us gifts. And the sons of the strangers shall build thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto you. For in my wrath I smote you, but in my favor I have mercy on you. See what I'm saying? So we went through all these captivities for over 2,500 years. We went through the Babylon captivity. We went through the Persian captivity. We went through the Roman, Greco captivity. And we over here in an American captivity right now, which the whole world, we in 4 corners of the earth. When we did wrong by the Creator, he sent us off to all these places. Now that he had mercy on us, when we took this whipping, he gonna show the whole world, I done whipped my children. Now I'm gonna bring them home and show you that they are my chosen people, and they gonna glorify us. Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day or night, that men may bring unto you the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nations and kingdoms that will not serve you shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So if they don't want to serve us and they having these haughty attitudes and all these demeanors towards us, because we've been serving them for all these decades and centuries, and they're like, no, I'm not serving them. The Creator's going to get rid of them. He's going to get rid of them. You see what he's doing out there in LA right now? He's humbling them. I just did a video talking about he's going to bring the haughty down. And we know, I don't want to speak too much on that until I get some more information, but we know probably the government has something to do with that. But we know the hand of Yah is at that. We know Yah can stop that if he wanted to, but he let this go down so he can show you his power. And that's just a sample of what we're going to see over here in America. This whole nation is going to be burnt up like that with the nuclear weapons. That's just a sample of what we're going to see. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto you, the fir tree, the pine tree, the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. So he's talking about these same cedars. I just talked on this on the previous video. These same cedars that Solomon built the temple with, the first temple, we're going to use them same cedars, them same firs, them same box trees, them same pine trees to build this third and final temple, his temple. So we know that Lebanon and Israel is at war right now. But I bet you Lebanon don't destroy those trees that we're going to use. I bet you they get protected. Them trees are going to be protected because we're going to need them to build this third and final temple. Which this stuff is not far off, people. It's right here, right before our eyes. He said, I will turn your captivity right before your eyes. He's doing it. He's doing it. Pay attention. The sons also of them that afflicted you shall come, bending unto you. And all that despise you shall bow themselves down at the soles of their feet. And they shall call you the city of Yah, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas you has been forsaken and hated, so that man went through you. I make you an eternal excellency in the joy of many generations. So we've been looked down all these years, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to feel that way no more. We need to start rejoicing. We need to start being happy. Most importantly, start doing this law. Baby steps. Take your time. Start with the 10 Commandments. Start with the 10 Commandments. Start learning the 10 Commandments and start following the 10 Commandments. Because when you follow the 10 Commandments, all the other laws will be quite easy for you. You start with the 10 Commandments. We got to do it right now in captivity. Right now. Start doing it. You shall also suck the milk of the Gentiles and shall suck the breasts of the kings like they've been doing us. I bartend. I go to all these events and I see all these Gentiles having a good time, pulling out their credit cards, you know, little kids with American Express cards and Discovers, and they just having a good time, not a worry in the world, spending thousands of dollars. And guess who all the servants is? Black and Latino, taking out the garbage, cleaning up, serving the drinks, while they just having a good old time. How they having a good old time. We got all the servitude jobs. And I ain't talking about no individual. Well, I don't do that. I'm talking about as a multitude of us. As a nation, we have all the servitude jobs. You shall also suck the milk of the Gentiles and shall suck the breasts of the kings. And you shall know that I, Yah, am the Savior and the Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, for iron I will bring silver, for wood, brass, and the stone iron I also will make the officers' peace, and thy extractors' righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in the land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. But you shall call thy walls salvation, and the gates praise. So that right there debunks that the Jews, the Israelis, are not the people. Because when we return, there's not going to be no destruction. Another thing, why don't we ever hear the Jews call themselves the Israelites? I always wonder that. Why don't we ever hear the Jews call themselves the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites? Why is that? But you got all these so-called black people on the four corners of the earth rising up, claiming to be Hebrew Israelites. Interesting. The sun shall be no more your light by day, neither the brightness shall the moon give unto you, but Yah shall be unto you an everlasting light in the power of your glory. The sun shall no more go down, neither shall the moon withdraw itself, for Yah shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of the morning shall be ended. The people also shall be the righteous. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the works of my hand, that I may be glorified. So we'll return to build this third and final temple. We'll never be uprooted again. We're going to be the holy people and show every other nation how it is to serve the Creator in righteousness as the holy people and teach them. And if they don't want to serve us, they're going to perish. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yah, will hasten it in this time. As we can see, this thing is going to pick up speed more and more and more. It's going to pick up speed until this nation is destroyed. Our return is here, people. We need to get on board. You need anything? Let me know. I'm going to try to give it to you the best as I can know. I don't know everything. We all got a piece of this puzzle. We can help each other. Let's quit fighting with each other and get on the same page. I don't care if you're New Testament, Old Testament, whatever. Let him decide, because it's his show. It's his show. We just servants of it. I'm strictly the book of remembrance. Malachi 3:16. I don't subscribe to the New Testament. Just because I don't subscribe to it or subscribe to the idol Jesus in that New Testament don't mean we can't build together. If you need help with anything, just let me know. I'm here for you. I'm not against you. I don't want to fight. I want to go back and forth. Let's get tired of doing all that bickering. The Most High is watching all of us. So when people have that energy, I remove myself from it. I tap out. I don't want to do that. I want to love you. Sisters and brothers, I want to love you. I want us to come together. We're going to be a glorious nation. Let's show these people that we ain't got to be the heathens that they are. We living amongst the heathens in the wilderness. This whole world is a wilderness right now because we're not at home doing our prophetic, divine order for the Creator. Let's return it to them, people. I love every last one of y'all, all nations on the earth. I don't have a hate bone in my body. I get frustrated at times, but I love all people. I love all people. And we can make this work. We can do right by the Creator. Let's see His powerful hand work. And with that being said, blessings, shalom to all nations of the earth.